Welcome to the IFC Climate Business Forum 2017. Especially those who have traveled long distance to be with us, to share your experiences and also to learn from one another over the next couple of days. We are really very happy to have you here. I see many familiar faces in this audience. Many of you have been our partners in our journey of inclusive growth, and many of you have been our partners on the path to green growth. The time has come for this journey to gain more momentum, because green growth, our expectation is that it should be mainstream. That's the reason why we have been holding this flagship Climate Business Forum for the last 4 years. Last year, IFC convened a similar forum in Bogota, Colombia. This year, we are hosting this event in India to highlight the country's prominent role in the climate space under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Modi, who has set an ambitious goal for green growth. We can also see the importance India attached to this event, that we have two ministers gracing this event today. Mr. Suresh Prabhu, the Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, is with us, and he's in the audience already. I hope he will talk about how the climate agenda is getting increasingly aligned with the trade agenda and with industrial growth. India is working on an industrial policy under his leadership, and we cannot wait to hear about it. A little later, we'll have Dr. Harsh Vardhan, the Honorable Minister for Environment, who will grace this event, and I hope he will give us guidance on how the government would like us to pursue economic activities that are climate sustainable and climate smart. In addition, we have nearly 300 businessmen, executives, policymakers, economists, and thinkers from several countries here under one roof today. They will deliberate and interact over 14 panel discussions on subjects covering the entire climate range: green finance, green bonds, electric vehicles, renewable energy, storage technology, climate smart agriculture, and low carbon growth. A big agenda. The title of this conference is A Path to Green Growth, and we are glad that this region has governments that are actively pursuing ambitious policies to accelerate green growth and addressing the climate change agenda. Green growth means turning to green ways of growing the economy, operating businesses, and changing how we live our daily lives. In fact, it means leaving green footprints behind for our future generations, as the conference logo depicts. It's indeed a transformational journey that presents both immense opportunities and tremendous challenges. Studies show that South Asia has some of the most vulnerable countries to climate change. The rising sea levels in Bangladesh and the Maldives threaten to submerge coastlines and beyond. Frequent floods have become a feature of this region. Fish stock is dwindling. Coral reefs are becoming thinner and thinner. Crop yields are predicted to fall. Biodiversity is being diminished. At IFC, we see this as a challenge and as an opportunity. In the last 5 years, we have invested over 1.3 billion in long-term financing and mobilized an additional 800 million for a total of 2 billion in climate-related investments. There is a scope to do more, much more. The private sector, all of you, and many others, has a role to play that's going to be large and critical. That's where IFC comes in. As part of the World Bank Group that provides private sector solutions to development, we have played a very important role in developing the renewable energy market globally and in South Asia in particular. So far, generation of renewable energy has been our main focus within the climate agenda. IFC-supported companies have created over 20% of the renewable energy capacity that has come up in India over the last 5 years. We are also busy doing critical work in the areas of green buildings, energy efficiency, low carbon cities, and climate smart agriculture. In the next 5 years, we aim to invest billions of dollars in climate-friendly businesses and methods throughout South Asia. This conference is part of that effort. We are here to bring together people who do businesses with investors, who finances the businesses, and senior policymakers who formulate the policy framework, and most importantly, to get together people who care about the planet. I hope this conference will help us to identify opportunities and financial and technological solutions to enable a greater scale-up of climate investment activities. It's time for us to collaborate, share our experiences, and learn from one another over the next 2 days. Once again, I am grateful to all of you for coming here and showing your interest and support for green growth. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Welcome.